Hey guys, it's Calvin here. Thanks for checking out the video. Let's look at some of these indexes and Apple. What happened today, guys? Beautiful sell-off. Pretty much the worst day of 2012 in trading. Now, why did this happen? What was the catalyst? Okay, obviously you guys know the election was yesterday. Wall Street sending a clear signal that they do not like Obama in the White House. There's just so many problems looming over our heads, guys. Now the election's over, right? So what do we have to look forward to? Well, there's a fiscal clip. That's only about a month and a half away to deadlines, guys. So there's a lot of work to be done in government, and there's a lot of work to be done on Obama's part, right, to fix all these current problems. Also, there's more rumblings out of Europe today, and also traders are concerned about taxes being raised on short-term capital gains. Just all these little things, guys, are just getting traders uncertain, and the market does not like uncertainty, guys. That's one thing we have to realize. So there's definitely some volatility coming up in the markets, and I love it. We're going to trade it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. I cannot wait. Let's look at Apple's daily chart, guys. Beautiful drop, guys, into support here, right into a 382 retrace, and just below a 25% retrace, guys. So this is hopefully the next leg down, and we're done, and we'll consolidate here, guys. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Hopefully we'll get some sideways consolidation here, and we'll not break the intraday low of around 555. But let's look at, first things first, guys. Let's look at the weekly chart and see where these fibs are coming from and why price is pausing here, guys. You guys just have to trust the charts. First, let's do the fib retrace, guys. The fib retraces are taken from two spots here. I like to take them from two areas just to make that fib that much stronger, okay, guys? So the first fib I actually took was from the $80 low, guys. That was back in 2009, guys. Right here, guys. 2009 low of 80 bucks to all the way to the all-time high. And the second fib I took was earlier in the year in the middle of June 2011 to the all-time highs. Okay, so that's two fibs, guys, and what they line up to at the current price is a 382 retrace from this red one and a 25% retrace from this big white retrace. Okay, so guys, that's right in this general vicinity, guys. That's one factor right there with two retraces from the Fibonacci retrace. We also have the 50-week moving average that's never been touched. Okay, guys, never been touched. Okay, in so long. Back a few years back, I believe that was the last time I was touched. So we have a fib retrace, we have the 50-week moving average, we have the 550 even number coming up, guys, and also we have these pivots, guys. This is where price stopped on a weekly chart, guys. Paused, broke out higher, retested it, looked like a breakdown, and it failed, and it moved higher. So in this general vicinity, guys, with this pivot right here, guys, this pivot right here, I believe is the 548, guys. Low, and that's going to be major support, guys. That's going to be the major support, guys. All these, notice how all these factors, guys, line up on the chart, guys. Right around the 550 level, the 550, the 560 is the 50-week moving average rising. These pivots, the fib retraces. So that's why, guys, this is a very critical spot, guys, that must hold. Let's go on the hourly chart intraday and see the action, what happened today. Okay, guys, look, nice leg down. Now we're getting inside candles, guys, consolidation. Is this a bearish flag or is this going to reverse? Okay, you can't really tell. That's why you have to look at the intraday smaller time frames. Okay, guys, so this might look like bearish consolidation, right? But let's go a deeper look inside on the 10-minute candle. Okay, guys, so every candle you see now is 10 minutes. Okay, guys, 10 minutes. I am seeing two different patterns, guys, currently on the intraday charts. Okay, guys. Well, let's first things first. Let's see what happened this morning, okay? It was very ugly on this gap down, guys. We actually gapped below this line, which is the low of Monday, guys. Whenever that happens, guys, this was the low of Monday. We gapped below it right here, guys. We gapped below it. Whenever you do that, that's a very bearish, very negative sign, guys. And then we're going to go lower to the next support on the bigger time frame. That's exactly what happened, guys. I got up to my computer a little bit late, guys, so I missed this. So I actually down on the trade a little bit, guys, but nonetheless, I have to follow the charts, guys, follow the levels, guys. But that was your first sign, guys, of weakness on Apple, gapping below a major level, guys. That is a major level, guys, on the intraday charts. Okay, so we grinded lower, went to the right next support right here at 555, 556, made a low, and now, guys, there's two patterns, guys. Do you guys see it? Give you guys a second. Okay, these red lines, that is a descending triangle. Okay, guys, usually off a down leg and a descending triangle, that usually breaks down. But we did hit major support on the daily and weekly time frame, guys. Okay, guys. So the major, bigger time frames are saying we are into support. So they usually dominate over the intraday time frame. So I'm banking that there's more upside. There's more of upside than downside at this point. Okay, guys, with this inverse head and shoulders. Okay, guys, this is your first small signal that we might get a reversal to around the 570 level. Okay, guys. If you draw the target measurement from this head right here, guys, not formed yet. It's a little early. Okay, guys. It's a little early, but if this does form and break out above this trend line right here, guys, it will trigger an inverse head and shoulders, and it could be a bearish retrace into a 382 retrace, guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you grab a fib retrace, you can grab retraces, guys, from all time frame, guys. So I'm going to grab it from the Tuesday high to today's low, and if you grab a fib retrace and measure it out from the breakout at this trend line, let me zoom in a little bit more to get a more accurate reading, guys. Let's see, my computer's a little bit sluggish, guys, so I'm going to just bear with me, guys. I'm going to try to zoom this in so you can get a better view of it. If not, I'm just going to have to just do it right here, guys. Okay, so here's your head. Draw out the target. It's a little bit longer. It's a rough estimate, guys. Okay, but if it breaks out here, guys, if it breaks out right at the midday, probably tomorrow, the target is roughly 570. And that lines up with a 382 retrace, guys, so that has to be on the lookout, alerted for you guys. That's a very important level. Okay, guys, so what has to hold tomorrow, guys? This trade is getting very, very critical. Okay, guys, this pivot right here, guys, this red line is very critical. This line has to hold tomorrow. We do not want to see a gap down like previously. I told you guys over here, when we gap below this line, we do not want to see that again tomorrow. If we gap below that, we could be headed to the next level down, guys. If you do measure this descending triangle, we do have lower prices. Okay, guys, in a very critical spot right now, guys. So I'm going to have to watch this very closely, guys. You guys know my spot is 535. That has to hold for the week by Friday's close. 535 has to hold. Has to close on or above that level by Friday. Okay, guys? So I have to work out the worst case scenario. So what's the worst case scenario in the near term? Okay, right now we have a descending triangle, right? If this breaks down, the measurement is 545, guys. Right here in this general vicinity, guys. 545, guys. Ultimately, guys, that will be my ultimate line in the sand, guys. That will be my last line in the sand for this trade to work out. Now, if it comes Friday and we're real close, I might give a little wiggle room because time decay will be at its max right there, so I might be able to give it a little bit more wiggle room. That's a $10 move from 535 from 545, so I still have to watch that very carefully. Okay, guys, let's see on the hour chart and see if where this trend line come from. You see, it also lines up with this trend line, right? Let's see if there's any significance there. As you can see, the trend line is coming from the all-time high, guys. It's been riding that trend all the way down. So that's the lower portion of the channel, guys. So we have to see if that will hold. This trend line has been from all-time highs, guys, from 700 all the way down here, guys. So that could be some significance, guys. Also, we have this support line here, which is around the 548 area, which is also important support right there on the gap on the daily chart. So that's the important levels I'm looking at, guys. To the upside in the near term intraday is 570. To the downside, obviously 555 has to hold, guys. And the next level from there is 550, 548, and then ultimately 545. Those are my levels I will be watching carefully, guys. Those are the next two levels, next three levels to the downside that must hold for my trade to work out, guys. Right here. Once again, 555. 56, 555, give or take, 555, 56. Next level, 550, even number, with some fib retraces there. Also, the 548, which is this trend line over here, guys, this white one, and the measured move as well, around to 548 to 545, based off this descending triangle. Those are my levels. But, guys, what I'm looking on the bigger time frame, guys, when you get a downward move like this, guys, look in the past, okay? Every time you get a down candle, you always get inside consolidation, okay, guys? Look, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of consolidation before breaking another leg down, okay, guys? Once you get a leg down, you get more consolidation. How many bars? 1, 2, 3, 3 bars. It held for 3 days. This line broke down, held for another 3 days, and now we're getting another leg down. So I'm looking for another 2 to 3 days of inside consolidation, guys. This is called inside bars or inside day, whatever you guys want to call it. But really, we're just trading inside the last leg down, and that's all I need for this trade to work out. Okay, guys, let's look closer, guys. That's all I need. It could get a little bit lower, but as long as we hold today's low at 555, this will be the low. This is the current low. That's your new reference point, and this will be has to be watched very carefully and see if we get some inside candles off this down leg. Okay, guys. If that happens, that's all I need for this trade to work out, guys. I just need to consolidate here. Just take a breather. Just take a breather. It could go lower. I don't mind. Just don't flush this week. You can flush all you want Monday because I will be 100% cash by Monday, and I will be ready to do some more trades on Apple. Probably sell some puts below 500. But 525 was the furthest I can go this week. 525. So that's why I did the 535, 525 both with spread, guys. So that's what I'm looking for, guys, on Apple, guys. Those are my levels that I am watching. If it starts breaking those levels, I will look to reduce some positions. Let's look at the SPY, guys. Looking pretty scary here, guys. We actually triggered a head and shoulder pattern on a daily chart, which cannot be ignored. Okay, guys. We are getting a slight bounce after hours, but we do have to see where this trades tomorrow. Does this confirm? But the max downside off this three-wave pattern, guys, is the measure move is, like I said in my previous videos, the upper gap fill, the 200-day moving average at around 137.60. I'm just going to say that's probably the max downside target for the week. So we are into support very close, but we did trigger a head and shoulder pattern, guys, which also the ultimate target, minimum target, will be around 132. So, guys, that has to be watched very carefully, guys. This market can get really shaky now, guys. This is a big head and shoulder pattern, guys. So it has to be watched very carefully, monitored very closely, and we did close below it. That usually triggers the pattern. But let's see where we trade, guys. Right now, the futures are getting a little bounce off of Greece austerity measures. Some positive news coming out of Greece, guys. So hopefully that's a positive for the markets tomorrow. We're also getting positive earnings out of Qualcomm. They beat earnings after the close, so hopefully that will pop Apple. Let's look at the Qs really quick before we close this video, guys. Look at the daily chart. We did hit support, guys. We did hit support on the Qs, guys. We have a pivot, little breakout, guys. This is a pivot before a breakout. See this? This is the resistance, guys. See that resistance? And now, back then, back in, I believe, let's look at it, 8-2. So August 2nd, 2012, guys, we made a pivot, and then we broke out higher for the rest of the whole summer and fall. And now we're back testing that breakout candle pivot right there, guys. Right at that line, guys. Beautiful stuff, guys. I love when all this stuff lines up beautifully, guys. It just makes me marvel at the charts every single day. Okay, guys, but ultimately, guys, off this three-wave pattern, the ultimate downside target is gap fill, okay, guys? So there could be more downside on the Qs in the short term for now. But hopefully, all I need to get is some sideways bars, guys, inside bars, guys, and that's all I need right now. Because that's usually what you get after some leg down. You get consolidation here, inside bars, and that's all I need for this trade to work out. 2 more days, guys. I just need Friday. By Friday, I just need 535 to hold on Apple, guys. And then my trade's good to go. I think I'm going to call it for the day, guys, for this video. Kind of tired. A lot of analysis done on Apple today because I am down on the trade slightly, but I just need Apple to hold here for a day. And then for 2 more days by Friday, I need 535 to hold. So let's see how it all plays out, guys. Just have to watch price action and just react off the levels. Okay, guys? It's good talking to you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.